What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and this is a review of the SH Figuarts Ultraman. This is the 50th anniversary set. This dropped sometime last summer, and I didn't pick mine up till around your Comic-Con time, and didn't have a chance to review it till now. But it's an excellent set. I really dig it. I've been messing around with Ultraman. You've seen him in videos for quite a while. I figured it's about time to finally give this guy his due. And it's a beautiful set. It comes with a lot of stuff. If you can get this especially on sale somewhere, I highly recommend that, because then you're really getting a really great deal. So to look at a couple of stuff that's not here, we're going to look at the hands first that come with Ultraman. So he's got a bunch of different hands, 3 extra sets here, and they're all really good looking, very nice to do various Ultraman fighting things. He does. He also comes with the timer, the red timer, which indicates that he's running low on energy. So that's in there. It's usually like up here, but it kept falling out. I didn't want to lose it, so there it is, in behind the plastic with the hands, just to keep it safe. Now you see buildings here. The buildings do come in with the 50th anniversary set, and you also get 2 of these, and a little packet of little pegs that go in here, and you can actually peg the buildings into it to create a little display. So there's also little clips to help you connect this to the stand that the street stand that Ultraman is standing on. So you could create a bunch of different display options. It's very cool. Nice stuff there. So he does come with one extra item that we'll look at shortly, but let's take a look at the stuff here. So again, the buildings. Very cool. I'm not a big fan of the Tamashii buildings. I want more detail. Like if you're gonna do stuff like this, just do it all the way. Don't give us these like generic, unpainted buildings. I don't know. It just doesn't do anything for my display. And for me, these are gonna go right back in the box. It's unfortunate, but that's how I feel about them. Like I just don't care that much. So taking a look at the brown ones. Cool stuff, but again, stuff that I don't care for. This, however, will probably make it to my display. This is the bolt-in ship or warship. I'm not sure if it's the warship. I think so. So it's very cool, nice piece. I always like when they include these little ships with the Ultraman figures. They're cool. I have a few of them on display, and just very nice. They attach to this Tamashii arm here, which is cool, and it's included. It also comes with a little clip if you want to clip onto Ultraman and hold him up. Standard stage there. Oh, my camera almost fell over. But yeah, this is nice. This is a nice piece. Yeah, I'll even keep it around in the back. He comes with this sheet, this like clear sheet, and it's kind of like the Ultraman barrier here, Ultra barrier, or I'm not even sure exactly what it's called. It's got a force field, and I think it's like a force field if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've seen this on screen. It's just a clear plastic sheet, hard plastic, and lots of effects on there. It's nice, and it comes with this little display. I don't know if this will make it to my display, but it's nice it's included. Something a little fun and extra. Oh, and there it goes on the floor. Taking Ultraman off here to look at the street. It's very cool. Nice little thing for Ultraman to stand on. I like it. I dig this little piece. Why not? And the final accessory is the Specium Ray here, which you could attach easily. Looks cool. It's clear plastic. No, like a clear frosted plastic. There's no like there's no paint on here or anything. It is what it is. And, you know, you just pop off his hand at the ball joint there. And pop this one in. There you go. Nice pop. You know, you definitely should have his other hand attached if you're going to do that. And there you go. Spasium Ray. Very nice. It's quite possible that I will use that on him. I use that with him on my display. I always like that. It's very classic and iconic. So the figure, I like it. I like it a lot, honestly. I like it more than the Ultra Act. I've always had a problem with the... I know they have a lot of articulation, but I just never liked the aesthetic of the Ultra Acts, to tell you the truth. I don't know. They just look clunky to me. And the Figuarts is just nice. It's very neat. So, I don't know. I dig it. It's like a good look. It's perfectly Ultraman. You know, it doesn't look proportionally off. Just a nice representation of Ultraman in figure form. Like, I don't know, he's like, when he's standing like this even, like, kind of a little back, he just screams Ultraman to me. So much so. I really like that. Take a look at his head. Very, very nice. I love the way the eyes look. The ears look good. Mouth. Nice stuff. There's the back of him. Really good looking figure. Paint looks decent. Here, I don't see much to complain about on this one. Very clean. Just taking a look if everything is properly aligned and stuff. I don't know. I don't see anything bad. I mean, it's arguable in here that the paint is going in the little seam line, but it's not going outside it, at least. I don't know. Looks good to me. This is a good looking Ultraman figure. It really works. Like, everything looks nice sculpt. Look at the sculpt on the wrist, so you can see like the suit kind of bunching up. I dig that. Articulation is pretty good. I would probably say these aren't as good as, say, the Ultrax, because it doesn't have a lot of the extra joints, but, you know, it looks good. His head moves up and down really well. Got a good range of motion in his neck. Like, even back here, you could get his helmet to cock back more as this piece goes inside the helmet. That's pretty well done. His arms kind of go out like this. Shoulders, you go a little squeaky, but it works. Goes all the way around. And feels good. I wish, see, there's a little joint inside here. I wish that was out a little more, because you kind of, yeah, it comes out a little bit. Depending on how you get this figure, and just gotta turn it a bit over here. Okay, like that does come out more for more, you know, articulation in there. Kind of like a, almost like a butterfly in there, but not really. But it could have a little more range of motion in the shoulders. Like, that could come out a little more. I wish it was sculpted a little bit. There was a little bit more sculpt there to come out a little more. His elbows do have a double joint here, but it's covered on the inside over here. So you don't get, like, super range of motion, but it does work. Wrist is on this ball joint, and it does hinge in there. It's got an ab crunch, waist swivel, lots of good motion in there on both. The legs, the hips are, it doesn't do the splits too much, but you know, it works. And there's a joint at the top of the thigh here as well. Good thigh cut. The knees double jointed, and foot is on a swivel and has ankle rocker, and foot, it's got a toe joint. So lots of great articulation on this guy. Again, I'm not gonna do like side by side with the Ultra Act, as that's not fair. This is a different figure, you know, and with a different aesthetic. I am gonna do a side by side, but it's just not gonna be like comparing each finer points, because one is one and this is another. You know, at this point, this is the new line, so you know, this is what we're gonna be getting now. The Figuarts, and I like it. I think it's really good. I really dig this figure. It feels better to me. Like, I really dig it. So let's put him down. Let's get this out of here, actually. Do some comparisons, and here he is against his nemesis, the Figuarts Ultraman. I think that's really good. You know, some people say he's a little small. I like the size a lot of Ultraman. Oh, there you go. He beat him. Here is that Ultra Act. And I do like the Ultra Act, don't get me wrong. I mean, at least of Ultraman, a lot of the others I don't really care for too much, but I just never liked, you know, a lot of people love the extra, you know, joints and the way things move, but just something about him, just I never really completely got on board with the line. So I like the monsters and stuff more than the actual Ultraman, but that's okay, you know, to each their own. It's still okay, you know, I still like it. But it's funny because I'm talking about articulation, so I'm going to bring in another guy for size comparison, and this is the first time I'm showing him on screen here from my collection. And here's the Revoltech Deadpool, and this guy is a mess of weird joints, but you know, like, for some reason I like this more. Maybe because I was anticipating it being like this. I don't know. We'll take a look at him another time soon. But that was, you know, just to show. Here is another comparison. How about Kamen Rider X-Aid here from the Level Up line. So you can see even smaller than him. You know, that's pretty interesting. Here's a Nightmare Batman from the Mattel Multiverse line. And who else do we have here? Oh, how about this guy? Another guy whose review is coming soon. Godzilla. A lot of people like to put their Ultra Acts with their Godzillas, but this is the Kyoko version, and yeah, he's way big. But that's it with this, with the size comparisons. I like this figure a lot. He moves well, he poses well, you know. Is he a little small? I guess, maybe. But, you know, if you're putting him on display with, like, your monsters and stuff, it's actually pretty good that he's small, you know? I really feel that. You know, he's going to look good against your kaiju because he should be a smaller guy. And, like, just be able to be the underdog, you know? Like, I think there's a lot to be said about that for Ultraman. So, I don't know. I dig him. I think he's very cool, and I really dig this set. Yeah, it's got a lot of cool stuff in it that you can use. I mean, like, for the price, I think it's good, and it's a nice way to have a 50th anniversary of Ultraman, you know, so very cool. And yeah, I definitely recommend it if you haven't picked this up yet. Especially, again, if you could find it on sale, wow, man, you're getting a good deal. So, and a lot of stuff for the price. But anywho, I like it, definitely, for sure. I love the figure the most out of everything in the set. So there's also the non-50th anniversary set, which just comes with the figure and a few of the effects and stuff in the hands. So if you want to go that route, definitely recommend that as well, because I definitely like the figure more than everything else. But the package is so good of the of the set that it's like so hard to resist. Look at that. That's so cool. I don't usually show the boxes here in the reviews, but that is, I mean, that's worth looking at again. So good. Anywho, that's all I got, guys. Check out my Facebook page, ULTRAZILLA Toys. I will have pics up of this guy soon. And if you could like, comment, subscribe here, that would be awesome. And if you could share this, that would be super awesome as well. And until next time, peace out, peeps.